So here's one more thing. The big picture concept of budgeting is to identify your needs, separate out the wants, and find a way to spend less money and earn more money if you need to, and then save the money so you can get some of your wants. Here's how a group from the state of Ohio did it.
What's up, everybody? Here is the deal. We say it time and time again. When you DM us or comment us with a question, we actually go and try and find the answers for you. We are out on the street. We're asking real people about their needs and wants. But I've been casting my line, and the fish aren't biting. So I'm throwing it over to our BTQ street team.
Excuse me, ma'am. What is something you need in life?
Something I need in life. Tell you what, time. Everybody needs more time.
Something that I need in life, probably money.
I need the arts. I'm an actor. I do a lot of theater. I like doing it, and I kind of need it.
Webster's dictionary defines a need as... No way. Oh, wait. You want the boring version? Go buy a dictionary. But instead, check this. A need is an instinctive force inside you that pushes you towards things that keep you alive. And hopefully they keep you mentally and physically healthy. Survival stuff like shelter and food. Not having the things you need can make you sick, it can up your stress levels, and it can cause depression. On that happy note, next.
Okay, can you describe something that you want in your life?
I want to be happy in my life. I want to be successful, I guess.
Wants are pretty much everything else. They're the things we think will make us happy or improve our lives, but they're not necessary for surviving. Like pretty much everything in this Sky Mall catalog. A chess set made out of salami. I can get on that. Look, Camping Man has the stuff he needs, but there is something he wants. In this case, it's that sweet, sweet Java. But he's been getting that cup of coffee every day for a month, and that's hard on the wallet. So how do we need versus want?
It's time for the main event, the battle to settle this. Need versus want, robot versus robot.
Nope. That's the problem right there. It doesn't have to be a battle. If you make need and want work for you, it can rocket you forward. Here, let's go back to Camping Guy for an example. Instead of getting that cup of coffee he wants every day, he's been taking care of the things he needs and saving a ton of coins. And ultimately, he's setting himself up to get what he wants while being able to enjoy it. That's the real trick to all this need versus want stuff. Taking a deep breath and working through if getting that thing you want is really worth it. Are you going to be able to enjoy it if you're scraping by to get the things that you actually need? We have to kick this idea that to get what we want, we need to do this. And we need to look at it more like this. I need to do this to get what I want. Maybe you need a job to get the car you want, or maybe you need to learn Spanish to go on a volunteer trip that you want to do. It really comes down to getting your priorities straight. So start with the thing you want, and then work your way backwards. List out all the things you need to get there, and then go tackle it. Having all those things lined up and seeing them, seeing the end goal and the path in front of you, that's what's going to get you to the future that you need and want.
Okay, so that is a lot of content. Are you ready for one last video to help you wrap up and review what you learned about budgeting?
We get tons of questions from people asking us how to do all kinds of different things. Well, you ask, we listen. Well, these Buck the Quo skillets are here to help teach you everyday life stuff. And this time, we are all about...
It's definitely different when you get your first job and you get a triple-digit paycheck and you're like, oh, I have all the money in the world now.
If you don't have money, then how are you supposed to make it in life?
There's a lot of stuff I want to do that I can't pay for.
For me personally, things that I've had to learn on my own that I wish kind of came with like an instruction manual would have been like saving habits, spending habits.
And then you spend all of that money that you think you have, and it turns out you don't have so much money because then it's 13 days into your next paycheck and you don't have any money to get gas or get food to go out with your friends. You're out of money. So that was something I had to learn on my own for sure, was just how to keep track of my money and manage it.
Setting up a budget is tough, and sticking to it, forget about it. So we talked to our money expert, Whitney.
You paid off a lot of student loans, and you did it in a short amount of time. How much and how long did it take you?
It was $30,000 in 10 months.
It was that goal that kept me going, and it kept reminding me that this is a bigger deal. And you start seeing progress, and that progress comes really quickly. And so for me, I was like, this is so cool. I was all in on my goal.
And here are her best tips for budgeting those dollar bills. For starters, why do you actually need a budget? A budget's all about you. It's about how you plan now to make sure you have the life you actually want later. So before we talk money, you have to ask yourself some big questions, like what's important to me and what do I want my financial future to look like? Once you answer those, you're ready to get real. Now about actual bucks. Not those kind of bucks. It may seem too simple, but let's break down the basics. The money that you have coming in every month, that's called income. And the money that you have going out that pays things like survival, your bills, maybe to have some fun, that's expenses. Don't set unrealistic expectations. Set goals that you can hit. Small goals you hit every month, like paying for your groceries or getting some new clothes. And big goals you want to hit in the end, like paying for your tuition or buying a new car. Not that car. That's a toy, and it's mine. The big two. We all hate them because we all have to balance them. Needs and wants. Getting the stuff that you want can be awesome. It makes you feel all comfy and nice. But taking care of what you need helps you survive and get you to that place where you're going to be feeling better about everything. You got to keep those stress levels down, remember? You can always treat yourself, but be smart about it. When you choose what you want, make sure you're taking care of what you need first. Don't just give in to instant gratification. That's what will prevent you from getting the future you actually want. Make sure to add a line for savings in your budget so you don't forget. The common rule is to put 5 to 10% of your paycheck into your savings. But if you're saving for something big, like a car, you want to put more. And set aside cash to treat yourself. If you like going to the movies on Friday nights, or just grabbing pizza with friends, set aside some cashola. So the big question about savings is this: is it possible? Abso-freaking-lutely it's possible. It just takes determination and some sacrifice. Right, Whitney?
Sacrifice. It was truly looking at my goals and saying, paying off debt is a bigger deal to me than going out to eat or doing any of that stuff. I sold anything that I didn't need, and I worked 2 jobs. That was something that I kind of dreaded.
Bonus tip, watch out for that little sneaky devil impulse buying. He's that little dude that screams, go for it, when you see something that you really want but you didn't budget for. For example, I had a good buddy that used to blow all his money on video games. Whenever they came out brand new, he'd be at the store and he'd just impulse buy them, wouldn't think about it, blew all his money. What an idiot. It was me. My buddy was me. I mean, I was spending $60 a pop on games that I didn't even really like. I could have bought a plane ticket to Europe or a moped. Instead, I got sucked in. I was that idiot. So don't be like past me. Don't get sucked into the shiny new thing or enticed by all the advertising and promotions at places. Just stick to your budget. Just like the future, your budget is in your hands.